The African Mission Healthcare Foundation proudly awards its first annual Gerson Prize, $500,000, to Dr. Jason Fader. Dr. Fader is one of only 13 surgeons in all of Burundi. He operates out of Kibuye Hope Hospital, and he's changing the nation's medical education system, helping raise the next generation of doctors and nurses.
Literally hundreds of people will walk because of this prize. Thousands of people will be cared for, and tens of thousands of people will be helped by the doctors that we train here in Burundi.
Gerson is doing surgeries that no one else has done before in Burundi. The students haven't had a chance to see it. He's teaching them surgical skills, he's teaching them surgical management, and the students love it.
The hardest cases I feel as a surgeon are those that you know something could be done, but you don't have the material to do it. Some of the equipment that would be purchased by the prize will help the capacity of the hospital.
For Kibuye Hope Hospital, the Gerson Prize will help educate and train new Burundian medical graduates. It'll add 48 new beds to relieve overcrowding. And for a nation that travels on foot, the prize will improve fracture care.
What we want to see with this new ward is that there's one patient per bed. We've designed a bed so that the caregiver can sleep under the bed on a mat, and we want to have a policy at the hospital where, one patient per bed. I think that's not a lot to ask. The orthopedic equipment that we would buy with the prize will enable us to do standard of care operations here for lower extremity fractures. That way people can leave the hospital in 2 or 3 days instead of being in traction for months at a time.
Today, as Dr. Fader and his team treat 25,000 patients a year from a teaching hospital in rural Burundi, case by case, student by student, they're multiplying doctors for tomorrow.
I think the future lies in the medical education that we do. It's probably the most exciting part of what we do here at Kibuye.
If we could offer quality education to our students after they graduate from medical school, how to do a C-section safely, how to care for a sick child, how to provide basic surgical skills, then I think we would have a better quality of medicine here in Burundi, and we would lose less doctors to the neighboring countries.
There are about 2.5 million people in my catchment area that come to Kibuye Hospital for surgical care, and that's way too many for anybody. We desperately need more surgeons, we need to train more surgeons, and something like this internship program is a step towards a surgical residency that we desperately need here in Burundi.
Je pense que Kibuye, c'est un bon terrain d'étude pour les étudiants parce que c'est un peu comme un mini CHU ici au Burundi et notamment au niveau de la sous-région ici de Gitega. Et s'il fallait faire un stage vraiment avec les spécialistes qu'il y a ici, une formation de 1 an serait vraiment bénéfique pour les étudiants pour avoir les aptitudes nécessaires avant d'aller pour faire le premier et le deuxième cycle.
For people to see that we are able to continue building a hospital that will better meet their needs, I think that provides hope. I think that tells the people of Burundi that there are still people who care about them, who are working for them, that God is still working and has not forgotten them.
I would like to say to the Gersons, you are inspiring. You have given $500,000 to someone who is a stranger to you, and now I will in turn use that money to help thousands of patients who are strangers to me here in Africa, and that is very inspiring, and may God bless you.
Dr. Fader is a link in a chain of heroic missionary physicians in similar hospitals across Africa, in work that is overwhelming, uphill, and full of joy. To be a part of their vision for Africa, go to amhf.us.